Good morning from the beautiful island of Kefalonia here in Greece. We're here for the next week and we are really looking forward to hitting the beaches, hitting the towns and discovering this beautiful island once more. And so I've been to Kefalonia many times with Sebastian. My family comes from this island and I'm just really excited to be back. Let's see Kefalonia in 7 days. So right now I am in Bethany Beach. Bethany Beach is about a 20-minute drive out of Lixouri. This is a wonderful beach. In my opinion, one of the best beaches on the island. It's a pebbled beach, really smooth marble pebbles, which leads to a crystal clear pool-like ocean. And today it is absolutely divine.
Bethany Beach is located on the west coast of Kefalonia. The beach is surrounded by mountains and is set at the base of a very steep road. The shoreline measures approximately 600 metres, with the central part predominantly used by swimmers. Bethany consists of white pebble and sand, and is recognised for its great beauty and crystal clear water. The colour of the water is amazing, and although deep in many parts, you can see right to the bottom. Public transport is limited, therefore a car is a must to reach this location. Taxi options are available, and can be arranged from the taxi rank in Lixouri.
So today the beach that we have come to is called Porto Atheras. This is a little beach tucked away in the north of the Paliki Peninsula. It is a really local beach nestled in amongst all of the pine trees, and we're off for another swim in this beautiful slice of paradise. So we have found this cute little secluded cove just a little bit further out from the main beach. It's tiny and it is completely here for us, ready to go.
Porto Atheras Beach is considered one of the most peaceful and family-friendly beaches on the island. Situated in a protected bay, the waters are very calm and a little warmer than other beaches on the island, making it ideal for families to visit. It is a sandy beach surrounded by luscious nature with clear azure waters. Porto Atheras is not an organised beach and it doesn't have any natural shade, so you may need to bring an umbrella with you.
So we are walking through the town of Atheras, and it's a typical Kefalonian town. Beautiful buildings, all colourful, yellow, peach, red. It's very quiet, it's the middle of the day. So yeah, this is your typical Kefalonian village. So this morning I have woken up early and I'm strolling through Lixouri, which is Kefalonia's second largest town. It's a town of roughly 4,000 to 5,000 people, and obviously, you know, during the tourist season it peaks with many more people. So it's quite a lively, compact and bustling place. I'm really enjoying the colours of this location and also enjoying the city as it comes to life in the morning. So I'm walking towards the ferry terminal. There is a ferry that connects Lixouri to Argostoli, which is the main city here on the island. They leave roughly half an hour apart. The one comes into Lixouri from Argostoli and one goes out to Argostoli. and they generally run all throughout the day and until late at night, particularly in the summertime. So let's go and have a look at one of them heading off. And that was 2 buses going into the ferry boat across to Argostoli. Quite impressive. So we have arrived at the Pelagia apartments. This is where we're staying here in Agia Effimia. Let's go and have a look at it. Sebastian.
Hey, so it has a little balcony here. So it's quite nice and some partial sea views.
Agia Effimia is a traditional village centred on a small harbour on the east coast of Kefalonia. It contains a number of taverns, bars and shops, a traditional wood-fired bakery as well as accommodation and local residences. The main activity in the village is now centred on tourism, and the harbour is popular with sailing holidays.
So Agia Effimia is traditionally a small fishing village. We're going around the side where there's all these beautiful little coves that we can go for a dip. So here we are in Sami. We have just had our swim and we are having a Greek feast. I have got a lukaniko and Sebastian has got some shaved pork. And also, our friend has come back. We've got our friend who is the wasp.
So this is the 3rd largest port in the island of Kefalonia. This particular harbour actually has routes to the nearby island of Ithaki or Ithaca, and also in the past they used to have other lines. We've just had lunch and we now have gone for a bit of a stroll. It is around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so people are now going to a bit of a siesta time. However, we're going to go for a bit of a walk, and we're also going to go to the Melisani Cave.
So right now we have come to Melisani Cave. This is an absolute must when you're here in Kefalonia. Essentially the cave is a very, very unique geological formation in that one of the tops of the caves has fallen or sunken in, and it just lets in this beautiful light, revealing this crystal pool-like water, which is absolutely magnificent. You will see exactly what I mean.
So we waited in the line in the afternoon sun. It was quite hot. There was lots of tour people here. I think several buses with probably 50 plus people on each bus, so it's packed. Make sure you bring some water and you stay cool.
Melisani is a cave located 5 kilometres northwest of Sami. The cave of Melisani has a unique appeal and is one of the most significant places for tourists to visit in Greece. The cave has 2 chambers and one of the halls caved in centuries ago, letting sunlight filter in. When the sun is right overhead at noon, the sunlight hits the turquoise blue waters of the lake inside, creating a magical illusion, and the whole cave of Melisani suddenly feels lit with blue light. Additionally, the water is extremely clear, and despite having a depth in excess of 20 metres, you can see right to the bottom. Melisani is one of my most favourite places to visit in Kefalonia.
So that was Melisani Cave and Lake, and that was really beautiful and special.
Agios Gerasimos is the patron saint of Kefalonia. The monastery of Agios Gerasimos is located in the southern part of the island and is situated under the imposing Mount Asos, the largest peak on the island. It is the largest religious monument in Kefalonia, having been established in 1560. The monastery is easily accessed from Argostoli and Sami by car, from which it is 11 kilometers away. Agios Gerasimos is revered in Kefalonia and is considered the protector of all Kefalonians, able to heal them from many illnesses. Many Kefalonians name their children after Agios Gerasimos as a tribute to the saint who protects them.
So that was the main church of St. Gerasimos, and there's another one which is an older one just further along.
This church actually reminds me of Agia Effimia in Istanbul. Well, it has the same sort of design with the gallery on the top and the dome in the middle. Very nice. It has lots of pretty mosaics describing the journey of Jesus' resurrection and crucifixion, and also the Last Supper.
And we were fortunate enough to actually stumble across a live christening that was happening. That's always a special thing as well.
Yes.
The castle of St. George is located 7 kilometers southeast of Argostoli. It has a polygonal shape and covers an area of 16,000 square meters. This castle was originally built in the 12th century by the Byzantines and was the administrative centre of the island before Argostoli was made the new capital in 1757. The two devastating earthquakes of the 17th century and the one of 1953 caused extensive damage to the castle's fortification and buildings. The castle is in ruins. Today, few buildings survive, and the ruins offer spectacular views of Argostoli and the island.
Today we've come down to the town of Assos, situated in the north of Kefalonia.
So this is one of the most beautiful towns in Kefalonia, and our plan today is to actually go up to the hill. There is an old Venetian castle there, and also climb down and then go for a swim behind us.
So Assos is a really beautiful place geographically. It is literally like a little island with the fortress on top and the bay down below. One of the things about Assos is it has all these beautiful buildings, all very colourful, and it's just a really lovely place to hang out for the day. There's just so many pine trees here in the local environment, and with the heat, all I can smell is beautiful pine trees. It's really lovely actually. So the walkway leading up to the castle is paved in what looks to be nice slate tiles.
It's also quite humid today, and
we had to take our tops off.
that's right, because they were sticking to our clothes.
If it gets a few more likes, that's okay.
The village of Assos is a secluded village with only 100 inhabitants found on the northwest coast of the island. Built above a narrow 50-metre wide isthmus, with a sheltered bay to the north of the isthmus, the village is one of the prettiest on the island, with narrow alleys full of flowering foliage and old churches. The village is full of Venetian ruins, most notably the ruins of the old Venetian castle, built by the Venetians in the 13th to the 18th century. Visiting this castle requires a long walk and will take you through stunning forests to the arched entrance, which is one of the most preserved parts of all ruins.
So we have actually reached the top of the Assos castle. There used to be a lovely plaque on top of the actual door. It's gone now. It actually had the year, so we might have to look that up from a previous trip and share that with you guys. So we found on the other side of this door, the actual year of this actual castle is 1611.
So we're now descending down the hillside, and what a beautiful sight that was. Time now for some lunch and possibly a dip before heading off. Assos, fantastic. Add to your travel itinerary. And just like that, our holiday here in Kefalonia has come to an end.
Yes, so we're right now leaving the port of Lixouri, and we're catching the ferry across to the town of Argostoli, where we're going to catch a taxi to the airport, and that's a kaput and finish for Kefalonia for 2022.
We hope you enjoyed this travel vlog, and if you did like it, please show us by liking, subscribing, and we will see you on our next travels, wherever that may be.